Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you are seeing this Elmo, that means you are live with us, and you will know that tonight, in my best Elmo voice, fuck it. We are tired. I just want to get this out the way right now. When you come in, expect a lot, don't look for a lot. We're going to give you what we can. How about that? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope all is well. If you're seeing us, you know it's Wednesday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We try to be on time every time. We are some Think for the People podcast, bringing it to you live. If you're on here, you know it's Wednesday, and it is what a beautiful tired day in Zamunda. We have been up since 4 o'clock this morning traveling. We thank the Lord for traveling grace and arriving mercies, but we are tired, so we are not going to keep you out. Look, she yawning. I had to wake up to get in. She called herself taking a cat nap. Everything was asleep but the cat. Just kidding. It's bullshit. So we're tired. We've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, so we're going to keep it short, brief, and to the point. We're going to get right into things. It's so many things going on. The beauty, first, how's your day going? Other than yawning, you need some water. You might want to drink some ginger lemonade.
Good.
You got to speak up. You got, good.
Wonderful. That's all I got.
Okay. How was your trip today?
Long, tiring, but okay.
Good. You better get some life in your body. You here? You getting paid to do this? I don't know what you getting paid. You getting paid in. I started to play Grace's Corner. Count down the money. Count the money. Anyway, there's so much going on. Hey, we counting the time down. One more Monday. If you know, you know. One more Monday. You can make it, people. One more Monday. One more Monday to your beautiful, wonderful, sweet things are with you. One more Monday, people. Count the days. Finish strong. Hang in there. It's okay. You can see the finish line. A lot of seniors got out on last Friday and last Thursday, I believe Shree was. So congratulations to the class of 2024, all seniors, be it high school, college. Congratulations to everybody that's graduating. We wish you much success. We'll talk more about that next week as graduation starts. Although I believe Calvary already graduated. Congratulations to Connor Cotton family. Their family to us. So congratulations to all that have graduated and will graduate. Thank you all for coming out and joining us and tuning in. And since we're not going to be in here too long, I'm going to go and get it started. Let me tell you all something. The beauty of this podcast, when I started doing this podcast, the kids have been asking us for years to do this podcast. And then my brother, Orenthal, was like, sis, we need to go live. So we did it. Life be life, and so the fellas a lot of times couldn't get on, but we were like, we're gonna keep pushing through, we're gonna keep going. It is what it is. People reach out to me all the time. We don't even know that they watch, but they have watched our live streams or our car side confessions, and they always come back and give us feedback and talk to us. Carpool confessions? Why they not car side confessions? What the fuck, y'all? So anyway, they always come back and give us feedback in some way. People be, you don't know me, but I watch a podcast. I'll be like, oh, that's interesting, weird. Thank you. We appreciate our love and support. So the beauty of the podcast is I don't generally tell Girl Pam what the topics are. And the reason why I don't tell her what the topics are is because I like her to be the girl Pam that I know that a lot of times you may not see. I want her to be that girl Pam that's just going fresh off the dome so I can get her real life reaction so she can be like, bitch, what the? And it'd be funny to me and y'all be like, damn, she be letting they be happy. And I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. It'd be funny to me. And so it is so much going on in the world. It is so much going on in Shreveport. And I'm a music head, but I'm not a drama, messy beef head. So as we're driving this morning, following each other out to BR this morning, I'm listening to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and I hear. I hope some of my fellas get on because a lot of you all are really into the beef and what's going on. I hear that Drake's home, his $100 million mansion, has been shot up, and the bodyguard has been shot multiple times. Good evening, everyone. His bodyguard has been shot multiple times, and so I'm like, Drake, pretty boy Drake, light skinned brothers down 1,000 this year, and I'm like, Drake's. I didn't, but then I started delving further into this, and supposedly Kendrick Lamar and Drake and Kendrick have this beef going back and forth. I don't know if it's imaginary or real. It's supposed to be real beef, and it's been beef for years, although they used to collab together years ago. Kendrick Lamar has dropped the image of Drake's mansion in one of his beef diss tracks. And so someone came to the house and shot up the mansion. And that was, but also it gets crazier than that. And I'm just like, are we children? So they shot up his mansion, and hold on, I'm getting to it, people. They came back today and tried to break in. And so supposedly they've caught the suspect. So as I was reading all of this and them getting into it, I know you don't really get into rap like I do, but you know who Drake is. You know who Kendrick Lamar is. Not really. See, this is why this shit be funny. Because she looked at me like, who the fuck is Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick Lamar is heralded as like a little genius in the rap world. Snoop and
His rhymes are amazing.
yes, yeah, I have plenty. He on some of your playlists if you ever get through a whole playlist. Anyway, Snoop and Dr. Dre like called him the next big thing in West Coast rap years ago when he first came out. So he and Drake have been going blow for blow, like dissing each other, talking about their kids, like below the belt, mama's, daddy's kids, like they have taken off everything, and they have gone. No, nothing is off limits, and they have gone for each other's camps. And so my first question was because back in the day, like I heard the Brat saying this morning, it reminds her of the Biggie and Tupac beef. And those of you of our age range, or especially my children grew up in the house watching or listening to Biggie and Tupac, know how crazy that beef was. And they were close, they were cool. And then next thing you know, so and so supposedly got shot at his studios, and then he supposedly got shot. Now he dead. 6 months later, he dead. They're both gone. And so my first question was, do you think it's real beef?
Between Drake and
Kendrick Lamar, just from what you've heard, because you're asking yourself why.
I'm like, so what are they beefing about? Because,
Right. I don't know what happened that started this beef.
I heard what's the boy, Gary with a T or Ricky Smiley say, there's enough room for both of them in the rap industry.
But they both are on top. They both have been heralded.
The top of their career.
They're at the
money that I don't
They both got the money. They both got the Grammys. They both got the nominations. They both got the #1 Billboard hits, the platinum fame. So I'm like, because neither one of you are gonna physically go at each other. It's gonna be bodyguard and bodyguard, or your camp and my camp. So I'm with Brat. Brat made a statement this morning. She said, I don't get in beef. I never have and I never will. And I'm like that because and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, as you saw earlier, sometimes I'm torn between two sides. I'm good friends with this person or I'm good friends with that person, and then they clash, and I'm like, who do you believe? Where do you go? And you never want to believe one side or the other, but me being the person I am, I have to reach out to both sides and say, hey, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, and I don't really care. I hope y'all can work it out. If they come to me and say, no, I ain't no working it out, okay, cool. I just want everybody to be amicable and everybody to walk away unharmed, because we don't we don't want this to get out of hand. Hannah says you are looking like you do not care.
Hannah, you're correct. I don't care. Because to me, neither one.
You have to care. What if somebody like the bodyguard got shot? What if somebody gets hurt?
I don't
You,
care about
you
their
don't care
beef
about the
or
bodyguard
why.
getting hurt.
No, it's not that I don't care about people getting hurt. I don't care why they're beefing, and because it doesn't have anything to do with me and it doesn't affect me.
Okay,
That's why I don't care
cool.
because if I choose Drake's side, that ain't gonna hurt Kendrick Lamar at all
Right.
because he don't know who Pamela Burton is. If I go say I'm Kendrick Lamar, Drake ain't gonna be like, well, fuck you.
So
He
do you
doesn't know
think
who
that
I am.
their fans should be like just listen to it
Just
and
listen.
not get involved?
To me, the beauty of being a fan of either one of them right now is that they both putting out new music
And good
and
music.
good content
Right.
right
I
after the
agree.
other because somebody say something, somebody else got to
Like
reply.
these motherfuckers don't put out albums this fast when we waiting on
Right.
albums to
So
purchase.
that's the beauty of it of being a fan of
Right.
either one.
I
Now
agree.
I'm not personally a fan of neither one, but I'm not a fan of either one either. I am neutral. You know, I'm in the middle. So
Shout out to Ernst and Tuesdays for this ginger lemonade. Is that what this is? It's pretty good.
it's always very good.
It is. I'm my
So
bad.
as a
I'm
fan,
sorry.
you should be
Just listening to the content.
listening to it and appreciating because this is the best that
But
it
you
gets
know,
right
fans
now.
have been fighting,
I
like
know.
getting into it.
And I don't understand that because why are you fighting?
That's just like
Drake
when
and
people be
Kendrick
trying to get
Lamar,
into it with me
they're not gonna
behind.
call you and be like,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Appreciate that, dog. When people get into it with me about LeBron, everybody got their own personal choice. I watched Jordan. I was never a Kobe fan. Who gives a fuck about Kobe? So when y'all be on Kobe, I be like,
Well, I listen to me. I didn't
I
like
like Kobe
Jordan
once he retired and
or
with his children.
Kobe,
Right.
but I appreciate Kobe from what I hear now because he became this girl that he became
This
such a
great man.
better person.
There you go.
That's
That's what
what
I
I
appreciate
appreciate.
about
But
Kobe.
to go and get into it with somebody because of Kobe, Jordan, or even what they say LeBron. Now, I'm a LeBron fan, and it doesn't bother me when somebody put him down. I just say, man, come on, get for real. Because why are
But
you
people go too
calling?
far.
Why are you studying putting this man down? He ain't in the news for scandal. He ain't got no outside baby. He ain't beating his wife. He's not doing any of these things other than
Not
being
cheating on
on
being a good
his
father and a good
floor.
basketball player.
And most times he don't even acknowledge all the hate that is coming out. The only thing he said was when his son got had his episode
Right.
was thank you for the prayers, give us some privacy. So I just don't understand. But to me as a fan, I don't take it that personal because if I fall out behind you because you don't like LeBron, that ain't gonna score me no points for
And I
LeBron.
think, and that's my Charles Barkley, which I was never just a real fan. I liked to watch him play because he was aggressive. He made a statement. He's been one of LeBron's biggest critics, although he thinks he's a great player. He said Kobe and Michael Jordan would kill their sister. They were just that competitive. If it was a family, they would go in and have it in their mind, I'm going to kill my sister. Whereas LeBron is going to be like, I'm going to help my sister. That's the difference. And so he was like, LeBron James is the greatest athletic story ever told because no scandals, this man doing it. So when as a fan, you want to hear those things, but it's like with this, I'm not a big Drake fan. I love Kendrick's music.
I don't think I can name one song by Drake.
Yes, you can.
What is
Kiki, how does it go?
that's the song?
Kiki, do you love me? And you're riding.
That's the song.
Maybe. Isn't that his song? Yeah. Hannah, is Kiki his song? Yeah. I know his songs when I hear them, but I'm not going to buy Drake. Now, Tyler loves Drake. And I think Hannah loves Drake, but I think that started with him being on the. Oh, shit, baby. He got so many songs. I can't
This is
mention
a
none
fun
of them off
fact
the
for
top.
the people. We went to the comedy show this past week.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
They brought out Lil Duval. I was like, oh, I don't know him. And she's like, yes, you do.
I'm sitting here telling her, you know Lil Duval. No, I've never seen him before. I was like, babe, we watch him all the time. Because Lil Duval, I have been watching him since he first came out damn near 20 years ago. He is the funniest little motherfucker you would ever want to see. And she was like, it wasn't until the motherfucker started singing, I ain't going back and forth with you. And she was like, that's it. I said, no, we didn't say here. He should have been the headliner, by the way. Excuse me. He should have been the headliner. But yeah, I think fans, as Hannah say, fans make situations worse. It's too many rap beefs going on right now. It's the same thing with Nicki and Meg the Stallion. Things got crazy between their fans. See, I didn't even know they were beef. I heard that they were beefing, but I thought that was over with. I'll have to look up on that. Hannah says Drake is actually beefing with everyone right now. Rick Ross, Metro Boomin. Well, I know that he's beefing with Rick Ross because Rick Ross and Kendrick Lamar collab a lot. So Drake just kind of came for everybody in Kendrick Lamar's camp or whatever who he was cool with. But at the same time, Kendrick Lamar did go for everybody. What's up, Alicia? Did go for everybody. Kim, Erica, good evening, good evening. So
So explain to me, okay, so the beef between Chris Brown and
Quavo.
Quavo, I
But
don't
see,
understand.
they did that beef, did a diss song. Chris Brown killed a diss song, and Quavo knew it was best to leave the fuck alone
Well,
because
he
he don't have bars
replied,
like
but it wasn't really.
he knew that he didn't come back no more. Chris was like, I don't even have time for this shit.
Now Chris did the best this
Yes. See,
reply
you
that I
do
can
know
remember.
some of it.
Yeah, but I like Chris Brown.
Right.
So now I don't know. I don't really care about Quavo, but I like Chris Brown. He's a good performer, good dancer, and I like him. So when I heard his diss, I was like, whoa! But I don't understand the backstory. I don't know
I
what
didn't
they're going
understand the
through.
backstory either, but shit, they went hard. Kendrick Lamar. You know this song? With Rihanna.
I probably heard it before, but it ain't on the damn playlist that I have of my own. If it's on the playlist, it's one that you sent me to. But okay, okay, okay.
Don't say you don't know who Kendrick Lamar is. See, now you heard a snippet. She said Quavo tried to sleep with Chris's ex, Carucci. Is that Carucci? That's what started the beef. Um, don't Chris have herpes? I'm
Girl,
just, I'm not allegedly. My bad. Doesn't Chris allegedly have herpes from back in the day? Isn't that why him and Rihanna had a fight anyway? Or did Rihanna have herpes and that's why he slapped shit out of her? Somebody when he slapped her, it was let me shut up.
yes.
Allegedly,
Step
allegedly,
away,
step away.
step away, step
All
away.
I'm saying is that all of this beef, even Shreveport, do you know Shreveport stay beefed out? Which is why what made me think about it. Like it's camps here in Shreveport, and I'd be like, what we beefing about in Shreveport? Is it because the water too high? Because the water be higher than the motherfucker. Is it? I don't.
It's some mean girls. It's some mean. It's some mean people here in Shreveport. So
She's speaking from a place of personal.
no, I'm just
Oh,
saying,
I
just
thought you were
in
finna.
general.
Yeah, I thought you were finna get
No,
into another conversation. It
no.
is some mean girls
It's
here.
some mean girls. And what I've learned from being a child, mean girls grow up to be
Mean
mean
women.
women. And mean women are raising mean children. I mean, it's like I don't understand. I just be
She
looking
knows
like
somebody person who was a mean girl
and
who
is a
became a
mean
mean
woman
woman who was
that's
raising a mean
raising
child.
yes. I just be like, when does the cycle stop, people? I don't understand.
Well, if I was worth $100 million or so, like Kendrick or Drake, you couldn't beef with me about shit. I'd be like, bitch, I'm going to swim in
Just
my
like
heated
what
pool
Lil Quavo said,
in the
and I
back of
had
the
to
house.
tell myself this: smile, bitch. What?
Lil Duval,
Yeah, that's what. What
you
did I
said
say?
Quavo.
I had to when I listened to his song and it was this song. He was like, smile. What?
Smile, bitch. Smile.
Yeah.
I'm
What did
living
I
my
think?
best life.
Yes, and I had to keep
I ain't going
reminding
back and
myself
forth with
when
you.
I think
I'm
of
living.
beefing or just being something. Why am I going back and forth with anybody? I am
So you
living.
listen to Lil Duval, you ain't listen to me. Because I told you the same thing.
No, I listen to you, but I when I hear that song and hear it over and over again, the lyrics resonate. Why are you beefing with somebody when you in your mind are living your best life? You are put on this earth, and whatever you do with your life is your choice. You don't have to go back and forth with nobody. Nobody's opinion about you should matter enough for you to go back and forth and beef about.
My opinion about you should matter.
It does.
Stop rolling your eyes, girl. Look here, little girl. Ain't that what the old people? Hannah says, I don't know, but that's Chris's one true love that got away because he treated her terrible. So anybody that messed with her after he had a problem with. Well, that's how what the boy name that they looking for? Diddy. when Kim, what's her name? Kim Porter. When she died, then he came out, oh, I loved you so much. I should have married you and been with you while you was alive, while he was living with another bitch.
Don't love me afterwards.
Don't love me. You should have loved me while I was alive, having all. Because
If you can't
how many
love me
kids did
now,
Kim Porter have? Did it 3, 4?
if
Too
you can't
many.
love me while we together, then don't love me afterwards.
Yeah, fuck that. Alicia says I'm not a millionaire yet, and I'm still not going back. I'm talking about nobody, spouse, nobody. I ain't arguing with no. She'll tell you in a minute. She'll be arguing with this me. Girl, fuck you. Go to bed.
I have, after 12 years of being together,
13.
going on 13. Oh, look at you. Normally, I have to remind you how long we've been together,
Bitch, I get
but
something. No,
I had to learn that, sometimes you just gotta walk away. It's better to walk away than to sit here and
when
argue
you
and then come back.
when you had relationships you was arguing in when you was younger, once you get to my age, ain't no arguing no more.
I ain't had
I'll be
none
like,
when I was young. I used to tell
that's
this
because
one
you was
person,
with little
I be
weak ass
like,
people.
boy, get out of my
Right.
face.
But
Get
see
out my
me,
face.
and see, I don't just argue. I motherfucking argue. Like I cut you to your knees and your toes be bleeding when I'm through with you.
This
So it's
time right
best not to
here
argue with me.
is lethal.
This I am a true Scorpio. I will slice your ass up like Zorro. Leave me alone. So it's best not to argue with me. Hey Denise.
You're
Hannah
right,
says
Hannah.
I'm starting to learn that silence make people more. It does.
Hannah, when I tell you, it hurts you more when somebody not talking to you. With the silence hurts more than going back
It
and
does.
forth with somebody. It really does.
It does. I'll let you talk to yourself. You'll have to be counting numbers and toes.
And I used to be like, "Do you hear me talking to you?"
Hmm.
Mm,
And this me. Do you hear me? Are you gonna say something? Mm-mm.
it used to piss me the fuck off. Him. Used to make me so mad. But I told Hannah, you are the nice
Erica
version of your
said, "Nah,
mom.
I don't argue because one wrong word and them people will be called. I'm not aggressive, but you push me, I will go." Well, see,
See,
I
this
keep
a
telling
little
y'all they look at me as the dominant person, so don't call them people on me. They gonna shoot me twice. Tase me once, shoot me twice.
but
No, don't call them people. Guess what?
I like to teeter totter right
See,
there.
and that's the she likes to push my button so she
I
can
like to
because I'm
teeter
not.
totter right there just to get a little
She
bit of
want to hear. She
attention.
want
I'm
to see
like,
me go, nigga,
she's
because.
so passive. And
But I'm not.
everything
But
just
I'm not.
rolls. Yes, you are. It
No,
just
I'm not
rolls off of
passive.
you.
I'm not passive. I'm passionate about certain things. But when it comes to arguing, I'm very passive now, and I just be like, yeah, I ain't nobody. You ain't going nowhere. Now, if she ever came to me and wanted to argue, say, "Bitch, I'm leaving you today," I'd be like, "Well, when you packing your shit?" I might say so,
Hey,
but she ain't
but
going
see, you gotta
nowhere.
worry because girl Pam knows you don't
She,
ever want to tell this right here that you leaving because once you say that, oh, ain't no coming back. There, if you say I'm done, it's
me too,
over,
Erica.
I'm through with you, ain't no coming back. So I know
Somebody tried that.
never to tell
Somebody
this
tried
right
that with
here.
me once, and then came back and said, "I was trying to call your bluff, and I didn't know you was gonna tell me
You
I
know
had
what?
30 days to
You
get out." And
very
I
much
said,
know
"I don't
that.
know who the fuck you thought you was talking to. No, don't fuck around with me.
That's
Don't
the
threaten me with a
beauty
good
of us
time."
being friends first because I know all the ins and outs and the things not to do because yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Moving right along. Like I said, we're not gonna hold you guys long. 50 Cent coming to Shreveport, but he's suing his ex.
I heard that this morning.
So, is he bringing his drama with him?
I don't think so.
Curtis 50. Why not?
Because
Curtis
when I
50
saw
Cent.
him in that black suit, all smiles, I swear I saw all 50 of his teeth.
50. God.
It looked like he had about 50 because all I saw was curly white, just smiling faces. It don't look like he had any drama attachment. Didn't look like he even cared.
I
So,
don't think he does. And he's so, y'all, he is the most soft spoken. For him to be Big 50 Cent, he is like,
and you just smile and you see them 50
he's so
curly white.
soft spoken when you meet him. But anyway, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is suing his ex girlfriend and the mother of his son. Her name is Daphne Joy Narvaez for defamation following her public accusation in March that he raped her while the two were in a relationship more than a decade ago. He doesn't, and we can be wrong. Yeah, he's told her to be petty. We can be wrong. He don't come across as the rape type. Rape is about control. Don't get me wrong, but looking at 50 and being around him, I'm just like, dang, that's just 50.
But you know, this is
I,
the thing. If he wanted it and she didn't want to do it, but she did it anyway. And now she's, you know,
if
that
we're in a
doesn't mean
relationship, can I still rape you? Me playing devil's advocate. Hold on.
this is
Don't y'all get
yes,
upset. We're
because
having a conversation.
you know, this
If
has been
we
a
are
debate.
dating,
This has been
okay,
a debate for years and years.
right.
You know, there was a married woman who was still married to her husband, and she sued her husband for rape because she said that she did not want to have consensual sex with him. She had sex. She sued him for rape.
Why didn't she stop? Did he? Okay. See, for that I need more information. Okay, you and I. Let's look at this one. You and I are together. We together. I'm in the bed sleep. We done argued all night, or she didn't argue with herself all night. I didn't play deaf mute all day, and you come in there and jump on my head.
I sit on you,
You sit dead on my head, and I say,
and you start partaking.
"Is it still rape?"
Am I raping you?
Yeah. What?
Well, if I sat on
What?
your
I'm
face,
asleep.
I sit on your face.
I didn't give you permission to do it.
But and I sit on your face.
I didn't give you permission to
But
do
you
it.
start partaking.
Sometimes your body take over. That's not the
Oh,
point.
you sleep partaking, huh? Okay.
I sleep text. I do that all the time. What's the
But
difference?
I remember the conversation where you were like, you know what, just wait. Let me wake up and you sitting on.
And
I'm
on here.
saying then you lost your argument right there because if you ever have
Yeah.
told me, you
Damn.
know what, just let me wake up.
Denise, she don't catch context clues worth a damn. I'm sitting there
saying,
talking about.
I'm saying if you tell me, you know, wait, let
I'm
me wake up
saying
and you
technically
just
that's
on
it.
it.
Technically, is that rape?
You have told me, let me
No,
wake
no,
up
no,
and
no,
you
no, no,
and
no,
you're
no, no. No, we're not talking about what I told you. We're talking about the question right now.
to me, if you wake up and I'm sitting on, but you start partaking, I haven't heard the word no, get up,
Okay, so
no.
she said it's right. It's called marital. So if I get up and say no, Pam, because you know if I say Pam, I mean it. No, Pam, don't do that.
And I don't stop. And
Next
I get
question,
up.
because this motherfucker here, and I don't stop. She said it with conviction. So y'all see where we going with this. This is why I can't call the police because they gonna take me out and think I'm crazy. Did you see her? She was very indignant.
And I'm gonna go back and tell the police, Mr. Officer, she told me that she wanted to wake up with she wanted to wake up like that. So I just did what she said. She had already told me this and you know, just let me wake up and you sit on so therefore, officer, that was her consent right there, because that's what she told me.
Marital rape.
Right.
Denise said those are willing participants. Alicia says marital rape or spousal rape is the act of sexual intercourse with one spouse without the spouse's consent. The lack of consent is the essential element and doesn't always involve physical violence. Marital rape is considered a form of domestic violence and sexual abuse. Although historically, sexual intercourse within marriage was regarded as a right of spouses, engaging in the act without the spouse's consent is now widely classified as rape by many societies around the world. And I think some of that came up.
I
I'm
have a question.
Whenever she started with these questions,
I
yeah.
have a question.
Okay.
So I remember back in the day being asleep at one time or two when I was married, and I'd wake up and be in the middle of intercourse. So if your partner is asleep and cannot give you consent, and you take it upon yourself to be rubbing and caressing and going ahead and partaking in sexual intercourse while they're asleep, and they wake up in the middle of the act.
That's what would be considered spousal rape. If they wake up in the middle of the act and say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
But look,
If they
okay,
wake up and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" and then say, "Hey, I want you to get up," and they refuse to get up, that
yes,
would be the marital
marital
or
rape.
spousal rape.
But what if they wake up in the middle of the act and your body is just naturally responding to what is happening to you?
But they say you can't listen to the body because the body is just a human. It's human flesh.
But the
But if their mouth speaks what
but
their
their
body,
mouth never speaks. The mouth never says no because the act is going on and your body has just taken over
but at the
and
end, but okay, then at the end of the act, if that person says
I did
feels
not want that
guilt
to
or
happen.
feels some type of guilt syndrome and say, I did not want you to do that. Please don't do that again. And they say, if the spouse says, well, you had an orgasm, no, I don't care.
At the
I did
end of
not
the
want
act,
that to
if
happen.
I say, "Hey, I didn't want that to happen,"
Please don't do that again.
not to please. What if I say, "Hey, I didn't want that to happen"? During the act, I never said anything, but afterwards, I'm like, "I
Well,
didn't want that to happen."
a lot of rape victims, what did they say? They can't consciously verbalize what their mind wants. They want to say no, but they're kind of stifled or in a scream. I just feel like I don't know. That's just a
I don't know. That's why I be like, tell me you want it. What you want me to do? Tell me. Verbalize what you want. Tell me what you want me to do to you. Tell me what you want. I need consent. You want me to do
I
what to
want to
you?
touch your watermelons.
You want me to do what to
I
you?
want to touch your
Uh-huh.
watermelons.
You want to do what to me? Give me some verbal consent. Yes. Tell me. Talk to me. Tell me what you want and how you want it.
Tell me what you want.
Right.
Woo! Tell me. Oh, my bad. That was a very serious topic, and I just went into the goofy zone. Y'all know how I am. Let me trip you out. You know, I used to love when she met me. I was going to strip clubs all the time, all the time. I even introduced her to strip clubs.
The polathon.
Man, the polathon was a beautiful thing. We need to make that happen in 2025. Nothing like seeing a midget trying to crawl a 30-foot pole. The bitch couldn't go. The bit got here. Y'all, the bitch stood up,
The
and the
midgets was
bit,
not the
the,
highlight for me. Just seeing the ones who could
those
get up the
heifers
pole
that climbed that 30-foot pole, especially them from Ohio,
and did the trick
and did they tricks, they
and
got
looked
all my,
good
they
doing
got
it.
all my cash.
Yes,
But the
everybody did
midget,
something.
y'all got to the pole. Let me show you. Let me demonstrate.
No, no,
So this the pole. This the pole. And then the midget came and stood right here. So the midget wrapped her hands like this around the pole. And y'all, when she went to slide up the pole, she said, because she slid,
the pole was slippery in her defense.
baby, she slid right back down that motherfucking pole. That midget said, shit. I said, you know what? I said, you finna get me out of here today. This is some bullshit. And then the midget had nerve to get attitude with me. When I said, hey, will you take a picture with my friend? It'll be $40. I said, for the bitch you couldn't slide down the pole. You couldn't even get up on
She had to make her money.
the pole. You gonna pay $40 like everybody else. What's the
Your
little
friend
bitch?
had the money.
It don't matter. What's the little midget bitch from Housewives of Atlanta? I mean,
Little women.
yeah, what's the twins' name?
I don't know them.
It was one of the twins. Both of the twins was there that night, y'all. And that little bitch gonna tell me to give her $40. I said, bitch, not tonight. Now, when you put your hands on that pole and slid back down, you better at least climb a foot.
Well, you should
No,
ask your friend. I
she
think
the
your
one
friend,
wanted the picture. I didn't want the
right,
picture.
but your friend was willing to pay the
No,
40.
she wouldn't. And Felicia on here, Felicia wasn't giving her that $40. Felicia said, fuck that little bitch. I want the picture, but I don't want to pay the little bitch. Now, you know Felicia wasn't finna pay the little bitch the
Felicia's not
$40.
being cheap. She gotta make her money.
Felicia got the money. Felicia wasn't finna get that little bitch $40 and slide back down the pole.
Cheap.
Why was her picture worth $40? It wasn't. It's big.
It don't matter.
The picture
She's
this
a
big,
social
y'all.
media personality. She had to make her
She
coin.
was a social media personality back then,
Yeah, she was on Little Women.
baby.
Why do you think she was in strip club?
Baby,
She couldn't get up there to get
she
no
was not no
dollars, so
social
she had
media
to bring
person.
her money back to her.
God damn it, I'm a social media personality. Pay me $40. I bet you my fat ass to get up the pole. Slide all the way down and give me my $40, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, everything needs a dollar sign. So as I was saying, I love going to strip clubs. I don't go to them like I used to because they trash here. But I heard this one over in Boulder that's gotten better. But I'm bringing up the story about the strip clubs because Club Onyx in Atlanta that I used to frequent. I used to frequent me some Onyx and Strokers. I'm telling you, Onyx, I know I got stock in them two motherfuckers somewhere and ain't nobody gave me my check.
Aren't you glad you were delivered?
No, I need to go back. Strokers, they used to come to your table and do something strange for some change and make you holler for $1. I appreciate it.
Stay focused.
Oh, the focus. So some thieves in Atlanta broke into Club Onyx through the roof, through the roof, got in the safes. Do you hear me? Safes, and stole $250,000. And they saying it wasn't an inside job. How the fuck you know to go through the roof and through the unless you work there?
They had a layout of the club. I'm an observant person. I might not work there, but I was always taught to observe before you respond and act. So
She
people
don't do that
notice
shit
that
with me.
I sit down and I might not be saying a word, but that don't mean I'm not watching and listening. So maybe they was in there
So for
observing.
all you hoes that be rubbing on me in the dark, stop. She be seeing y'all.
Maybe they were just observing. It might not have been an
There's no
inside
way.
job.
No way. How would you know where the safes were?
Everybody know what the money room
It-
is.
they know where the money room at the strip club, but they don't typically keep all of the money in the money room.
The safe is in the money room.
No, not all of them. It was one of them in somewhere else in Deja Vu.
I just want to know. I'm like the brat. Was all the money in ones? Did they have some hundreds in there too?
And well, one thing you know for certain, it's not marked. You can take it to any bank, any
Ricky
store.
Smiley said it was marked with glitter.
That shit smell like member Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works. I'm telling you, if you are on your day job tomorrow and somebody bring you a stack of wands smelling like Japanese cherry blossom, just know that they stole that shit from Club Honest and ATL.
It might smell like Badoosie. So, I remember the first time I heard that word Badoosie.
Do you know what Badusa is?
I do.
I'm pretty sure you heard that word for the first time with me. Who you heard that word with? I just don't believe it. Do y'all know what Badusa is? You
Don't
probably do.
tell
Don't tell. Okay, never mind. Badusi. Use your context clues. Badusi. Okay? Badusi. Anyway,
me.
go
Moving
ahead.
on.
Moving on. Moving on, moving on. It's just been so much going on. I have so many heck. Why did they give Travis Kelsey is going to be on a new show with Niecy Nash. Let me ask you a question.
You talking
Seriously.
about the football boy?
Yes, the one that's with Taylor Swift, the bobblehead. So Travis Kelsey is going to be on her new show,
Grotesque or something?
grotesquely or grotesque or so whatever. Do we, for one, do we care that he's on a new show? Because they've been advertising so much. Travis Kelsey, I'm like, I
What
don't.
is he gonna be doing?
He's gonna be acting. They
They
said he had a cameo in something else.
Saturday
I
Night
don't get
Live.
it with Travis Kelsey. I really think that Travis Kelsey was in love with that black girl, but he couldn't marry that black girl like he wanted to and take her home. And he done got with Taylor Swift, who got 100 times more money than he has, and he ain't gonna let that bitch leave. He finna spit a baby in her before 2025, and they gonna get married. And
How
I ain't mad at him.
how old are these people? Taylor Swift and
In
Travis
their
Kelce.
30s, they're
Oh,
young. But Taylor Swift is a billionaire now. She's hit the billionaire status. But one, again, do I care about him being on a TV show? And two, do we think Niecy Nash really gay? Honestly, honestly, do you think she gay? She married the girl. Come on, come on.
I will not speak on
Oh
that
gosh,
situation because
you never want to speak on that
I'm just
situation.
saying I don't. To
People
me,
think you're not gay.
hell, you think I'm not gay. So forget about what people say. You say I'm not gay. I'm
For the
just in
three people
love
on
with
here
you.
watching this, screw girl pan. Okay, now I just
Uh,
want to be dead damn serious.
you say you're not gay. You just in love with me, and I am. But that's neither here nor there. To me, a person has married this woman. She's married a woman. She says she loves you. To me, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't have went down the aisle and have my
People get
life
married
put.
all the time though. They don't
Listen to
love
what
each
I'm
other.
saying.
Okay.
I am a woman that
Okay.
married a woman, and my
Mhm.
life is in the forefront for everybody who feels the
Uh-huh.
need to have to say something about
Everybody
my
got something to
lifestyle.
say.
So to me, Niecy Nash, I don't believe, from my own personal experience, would have put her life in the public and go through all the things she's been through by being with this woman if she didn't really love her. Now she might not be gay, she just might be in love with her. She never said I love women. I love women. She says I love her. To me, there's a difference. I've never said I love women. I said I love you. There is a difference.
So you
So
love me.
I am not protesting that I am a gay lesbian woman. That's not what
That
I'm.
girl sound like a gay lesbian woman.
I am protesting. I always have protested that I love you.
You love me.
Yes,
Okay. So that might be the same with Niecy Nash.
it might
She
be,
just fell in love with that
and
person.
that's what she said. She said I fell in love with her.
Alicia, I have to ask you if Alicia is still on here. Were
Y'all
you in
good.
the? They've been to because they've been together twice as long as we have. Did you fall in love with her first, or were you already in the life? Is who pansexual? Man, I ain't panning nothing. I cook grits in the pan in the
He's
pot, and I
saying
cook
is
sausage in
me
the
being
pan.
in love with you, a being pansexual.
Oh, what the hell do that shit mean?
You are crazy.
Hold on.
Tyler, now you know she is crazy, Tyler.
Hold on. See all them labels and shit. Okay, I be having to remember Tyler. Hold on. Pansexual is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction
See, Alicia,
towards people
that's
of
what
all
happened to me
genders
too.
or regardless of their sex. But I don't think that makes her pansexual because she don't like nobody. She ain't felt. I was the first motherfucker she fell in love with. She just married somebody else before me. She was she was not in love. They thought she didn't think she was in love. That's a story for a different
Alicia
day.
has responded.
Alicia says I fell in love with YG. So yeah, it's so I don't is that considered pansexual?
To
I don't
me,
think so.
I think people put so many labels on that. You cannot help who you love, and you don't know. And I think that's the beauty about love. You don't know who you're going to love
Right.
and how you're going to feel when you meet somebody. When we met, we were friends, and we were friends.
I felt like the Wile E. Coyote when his eyes popped out and got real big. Dun dun dun. Bean bean.
Crazy. So I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I didn't even realize I was in love with you at the time until you told me because I was just oblivious, I guess, at the moment. So you don't know who you're going to fall in love, and I think that's the beauty of love. Love
You didn't know you
happens.
were gonna did you know you were in love?
I didn't realize. I guess it was love. I just knew that I was
You
enjoying.
knew you enjoyed me and liked me and didn't want to be outside of my presence.
Yeah, I just knew that I was enjoying you and what we
That's I
had.
had deactivated crazy.
So I didn't realize that I had fallen in love
Well,
until
Tyler,
after we
I
talked.
definitely am not pansexual because if your pan is not sexual, I don't want it. I don't want your ass in here supposed to be in panties and you in boxers. That just is not gonna work for me. Okay, ain't nothing pansexual about me, dog.
Oh
Nothing.
Jesus! Oh my
If
God!
you a girl, I want you to be a girl for me. That's it. If I come home, if I come home and she got on my boxer talking about what's for dinner, Duke? What the fuck
Now
did you
see,
say?
here's something different. Now I may wear your
You
boxers.
do wear. She'll put on my tank tops or
Her
white
boxers,
beaters as you call them, my
but
boxers.
I look completely different in them, and I don't wear
Well,
them
that
like
you
that.
don't like you got no package in the front either. When you put them
Exactly.
on, there you go. I knew when I met YG that I couldn't see my future without her in it. Oh, that's so sweet. That's how you felt about me.
I knew that once we
See, you
met.
about to fuck this up.
This is what I'm about to say. I knew that when we met. See,
All she had to do was Alicia was jump on your back and ride the wave. Go ahead. Okay, you knew when we met.
I knew that when I met you and realized that we had I had fallen in love with you. I knew I didn't
You
want to
better
be
work
without
this in
you.
there good.
I knew I didn't
Oh,
want to be without you. And
okay.
to me, you were an answered prayer because I had prayed for all the
Mm.
things that were encompassing you. I just didn't know the Lord was going to send everything I prayed for in a woman form. But I allowed myself to be open to the possibility because I knew that I did not want to be without you.
Yeah, you said that. You gonna cry?
No, that's
She makes me sick. That's amazing. You had prayed for all of those things, but he sent it in a female version. What if you wouldn't have? But if you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be open, then you might have been one of those people who never truly fell in love. You allowed yourself to be open. You would have just had random boyfriends.
I would have just been
unhappy
the way I was before.
Oh God, we don't want that.
So, I was just saying.
So anyway, okay, that's what's up. Okay, I get it. So we got all of that out the way. Any other questions? But no, Tyler. Now, what is tell me what is the term for her sexual? Because her just like me, or Alicia just like YG. What's that term? Like you're not. It's not that you're looking to be gay, straight, or other. You just fell in love with this person. I don't know what that. It's too many terms out there in the alphabet community, and I'm calling y'all the alphabet community, and I'm in it because I don't be knowing what the fuck be going on. It be too many terms, too many listeners. Y'all be listening to shit like houses for sale. Every week it's a different letter and it's a different something listed, and I don't be having time to research it. I got real shit to do in my life. So y'all tell me what it means when you just fall in love with that person regardless of sex or gender. Yeah. Because she is attracted to gender. I think. I don't know. Fuck it. I gotta go. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we've covered our bases. Any other questions you need?
No other question. I just want to say, as I got off the high
I told her 30 minutes.
Today,
we into minute 47.
Southern University in Baton Rouge. I am so proud and elated that my baby girl has finished her freshman year.
Thank the Lord.
Flying colors. She is finished colors on the dean's list. She is officially a sophomore. She has done an amazing job being this far away from home. And I would say this year has been an amazing year because senior year, I wanted to choke her sometimes because I was like, where did this attitude come from? Her attitude. And I was like, that's you.
That is you in girl form. I didn't know you growing up, but I can imagine what your mama went through.
That was me. But I will say, senior year, it was like, oh my God.
It was a roller coaster.
It was attitude, it was something. But while she's been away from home, we have gotten so much closer. She has experienced some of the things that I was always trying to tell her. And so I appreciate this freshman year because it really brought us closer. I think she's matured. She was always mature, but she's mature. She's grown. She appreciates me.
She's unblocked people.
The things that I have done for her.
She's unblocked people.
I think she has had an amazing year. So I am so thankful.
Hannah, she said you ain't tell her happy birthday, but Tay did. She was
God.
Her feelings was hurt.
Congratulations to all those freshmen out there.
My question was, did you know you was unblocked?
Stop.
I always fuck with them children. I don't give a damn. I'm the mama that I see the cheering fight. I be like, let them go. Let them loose. Turn them loose, Billy. Turn them loose. I didn't. That was something she needed to know. Hannah needs to know that Shaylin unblocked her big sister and had matured some and grew up, and her feelings was hurt because Tay told her happy birthday. Hannah did.
Well, this all started because her feelings was hurt because Hannah couldn't make it to graduation.
Yes, and Hannah didn't know any of that. They had to work. Hey. She gonna find out because she finna get in these real streets and get a real job. So she was so hurt about Hannah and them not coming to graduation, and instead of her verbalizing, feelings gonna you hear that? Those are definitely our children. Them feelings gonna stay hurt because she ain't say happy nothing. You were still blocked at that time, Hannah. You unblocked now. You were still blocked for your birthday.
As I was saying, people, congratulations.
You unblocked for her birthday and in the future.
Successful year.
Hannah is my child. Hannah's like, who gives a fuck?
Would you let this go?
Oh.
Let it
I wish I could show y'all my house. My house has turned to a baby farm, and I don't even fucking know. I has more shit in my house than I do. And he got a where's his blue rocking horse? This guy will take the rocking horse.
No, I
Oh,
get that part.
oh, okay. Thank you, Landry. His other grandmama got him a rocking horse because I wasn't finna get it.
What happened to you from the time I took a nap to now?
I got me kicked.
Because when I went to sleep, you were barely talking. You was tired.
I am. I'm still tired. But you know, if I don't go to sleep when I'm sleep, if I don't go to sleep when I'm sleeping, it just rolls right through me like water, ice water, and I be wired. What? Baby, that's my show. It ain't my boo. Y'all, this is my show. I promise to God it ain't. Let me go. Final thoughts. I don't have time. This is why 50 Cent give us a show.
Hannah say we need our own reality show.
We do. When Curtis Jackson comes, choke that hoe. 1-800, choke that hoe. Choke that. Hey, Curtis Jackson, we got a show for you. Real Lesbos of Shreveport. I'm going to be the executive producer. She is going to be the set designer and the costume person. And we're going to get some real studs that still wear skirts on there. And we're going to talk about real lesbians of Shreveport.
It has been fun. It has been real. I think that's all we have.
Our time is up. Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Her
Our time was up
is
27 minutes up.
definitely.
Our time was up 22 minutes ago. You just wouldn't stop. Final thoughts. I asked you that. They can't see your face.
Final thoughts
See?
is this has been a wonderful year, people. That's all I got. Congratulations to all the upcoming graduates this week and next week. Congratulations to you guys. Much success.
My final thoughts are happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers that work so hard and strive so hard to give those babies the best that you can possibly give them. And you all are doing a great job. Most of the mothers that I know are absolutely wonderful mothers, and they do such a great job with their children or stepchildren or grandchildren, nieces and nephews.
Not just the mothers, the
yeah, when I say mothers, I'm talking about all the women I know that have implanted their lives into some child's life to help them. We know so many wonderful godmothers, like Shanika Whitaker, First Lady. What? It looked like something flying down it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was tripping me the fuck out too. I went. I'm sorry, y'all. We be getting distracted like a bug. I kept seeing it too. All the mothers, godmothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, step-in mothers, girlfriends who are doing the job of the mama because the mamas ain't about shit. Girlfriends who are doing the jobs of the daddies because the daddies ain't about shit.
Too much. And to anyone who is celebrating Mother's Day this year without your mother,
yes,
give them a little bit of grace because Mother's Day can be different when your mother is no longer with you. Mm-hmm. So
I am thankful and blessed. A shout out. They will never watch this podcast because they say my mouth is vile. It's vile and foul. Shout out to my mother and my grandmother, who I am blessed. The OLG, the original OLG, who I am blessed to still have in my life. That's my grandmother, who we affectionately call Weezy, and my mother, who we affectionately call Annie. And because when I call her mama, she don't answer, but when her grandkids say Annie, she go a running. Okay. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, fellas, ladies, daughters, sons. Do something to make your Mother's Day special. It doesn't take any money. It can be a phone call, not a text. Don't text your mama Happy Mother's Day. Call your mama. Mama, Happy Mother's Day. I know I can't come see you or you're far away, whatever. Call your mother. You only get one mother, and once that mother is gone, even if she's not the best mother, once that mother is gone, it really does affect you. So happy Mother's Day. I'm praying for all of you who no longer have your mother with you, that you get through that day and that someone makes that day special for you. Girl, Pam is not getting anything for Mother's Day because she's already gotten her gifts. Don't look at me like that. For Mother's Day and anniversary. Didn't I tell you? Now, see, she thinks this shit is a game.
Wait a minute.
No, I told you, don't look for nothing for Mother's Day. What's on your finger?
This is my.
That's your old ring? Okay, well, they know. Don't look for nothing for Mother's Day.
She don't mean it, people.
Oh, she is. Now, bullshit. Where the little white boy in the car seat? Bullshit. Bullshit.
She don't mean it.
Bullshit.
She has never not gotten me something.
She better hope that her ass get a couple grits Sunday morning.
Oh,
And I mean it. That's all I got. Ain't no well in the end. Ain't no water in the cup. Everything dry. Tap, 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 tap. Meet me on the first. Oh no, I'm just saying meet me on the first. All right, we love y'all for free. I don't know what the hell.
And when you do call,
don't ask. If you call your mamas for Mother's Day, don't say, "Mama, I love you. Can you send me $27?" Hell no, motherfuckers. Girl, Pam does not deserve a gift for Mother's Day. She got her gifts before Mother's Day. No, tell her you got your gifts before Mother's Day because you're impatient. Go tell her. Go tell her.
I don't think that was my Mother's Day gift.
Hey, wait, when we talked about this.
We didn't talk about it.
Because you wasn't finna. See, this is why we need to react. Because she wasn't finna get that upgrade on nothing. Her ass was finna be her ass was finna be riding to work on a big wheel.
No.
The big wheel with the red tires. No. Did you do that? Shit.
So we talking about the car, not the
No, and the ring. The ring you sure wasn't finna get right now.
We'll see, people. I'll keep y'all updated.
She can keep y'all
Facebook post.
Okay, look for that post if you want to. You and her gonna be pissed off. That was a Jessica. Bye, Alicia. We love you all for free. Have a good Mother's Day.
You never seem to tell me no. That's a wonderful thing.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, I did.
You don't believe that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We could have been gone 47 minutes ago. We love y'all for free. Happy Mother's Day. We thank you. Take care. Peace. Till next time.